This is James Mathers at Cine Expo 2022. I'm here with my old friend Michael Cioni. We're at the Frame.io booth, and Michael's going to tell us about what's new with Frame.io. And I see you have a new camera that you're covering.
Yeah, what's cool is that Arri obviously released and announced the new Alexa 35. Very cool camera. One cool thing is it's 4K capable with 4K output, 12G. This is the Teradek Serve 4K, so now you can shoot directly from an Alexa 35 4K 6G in HDR and transmit those assets directly into Frame.io. So we're always trying to be on the cutting edge of making sure the newest tech is able to connect to the cloud, and we're happy to have Arri as a partnership being able to work with Teradek.
So that's really great. That's 4K, but we don't need 4K for what we're doing. We're using CAMERA-2-CLOUD right now, and we're getting by with HD. You know, why don't you interview me about that?
Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea because, you know, you're actually the user in this case, which is so exciting because normally you're talking about other people's tech. So I guess I want to ask you, what was your position when you thought first about actually shooting to the cloud in terms of reliability?
Well, we always try to, you know, practice what we preach, and we're always saying that, you know, trying to keep up with new technology. So we wanted to try CAMERA-2-CLOUD for our NAB. It's for streaming, so you know these cameras are set up to use 4K, you know, or higher, and normally it's just for a proxy. But HD 264, 265 is fine for the web. So we're actually recording and sending up HD, and as soon as we cut the camera, it goes right up, and the editor has it within a few minutes after we cut, which has been great because, you know, a few years ago at NAB, we shot for half a day on a bad card and we didn't know it. So that's one of the big benefits that we've already found, besides the snappy workflow. When we first started to shoot NAB, like 17 years ago, it was just us and a couple of news crews, and we were shooting Betacam. And then we went to DV, but we were on tape. And we'd take the tapes back to Los Angeles with us, and maybe in a week or so, we'd have what's new at NAB. But this stuff's changing so fast, a week is way too long. So then we started going to cards, and we'd have the editor at a hotel across the street, our editor, Christopher Nell, and we'd bring the cards to him and throughout the day. But that's still, maybe we'd get them out by the end of the day, maybe the next day. With CAMERA-2-CLOUD, we now have the videos up within a couple of hours at most, and it's terrific. We're not doing live broadcast, but he has a chance to edit out. We do B-roll and, you know, put a nice credits and a nice head and titles, and turn out a finished video very quickly.
I feel so much power with the DCS mic. I never get to have this. This is power. So one more question. If someone's thinking about going to CAMERA-2-CLOUD, what is your advice on being able to get over the suspicion hump or the concern hump? What is your advice to people to try it for the first time?
Well, there's you can't lose because we're recording also on camera. So in case it didn't go up, there's really no damage. And I should explain that it's not sent up to the cloud directly. It's recorded on the Teradek Cube. It's recorded there and then sent up to the cloud. So if there's any interruption in the signal, it just pauses and the rest of it keeps going up. So there's nothing to lose because you have your, you know, your recording on camera that you can always fall back on.
So going forward, would you say CAMERA-2-CLOUD is the workflow that DCS is going to be using from here on out?
You got it. I mean, we did it for NAB, and here we are at Cine Expo. We're doing the same thing.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim, for joining us for the DCS. That's a wrap.
Thank you.
I love it. That's fun. All righty.